Hi guys, so it's Lanie here. I decided to make a quick and simple video for you guys. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make this sauce that I learned from my aunt in Vietnam. She made this sauce for us to eat with pork belly and seafood and fish, and it just seems to go with everything that we ate, and it's just simple, it's easy, it's quick. And I asked her one day, I was like, can you show me how to make it? And seriously, all the ingredients that she used was Thai chilies, garlic, lime, Nuoc Mam fish sauce, and then she added sugar and boiling water, but I'm going to go ahead and twist it my own way, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the COCO RICO to it. And it's really easy. I'm going to basically mash the chilies and the garlic into my mortar and pestle here, and we're going to get that finally crushed, and then once that's done I'll show you guys how much of everything I put in it. So what I went ahead and did was I smashed my garlic. I had about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic and about 6 Thai chilies here. What I went ahead and did was I smashed it and chopped up my chilies ahead of time. It just makes you know, putting in the mortar and pestle, crushing it a little bit easier. I did this as a child growing up from my mom, and I just hated when it splashed on me, and sometimes I would even get it in my eye. So I found out that chopping it up and crushing it ahead of time kind of helps crushing it in the mortar and pestle a little easier. So anyways, I'm going to add in my peppers first, and then we're going to crush it. Okay, so normally I would be doing this with my hand, but since I'm having to hold my camera and work with this, I'll have to do what I got. Okay, so my peppers are all in the mortar, so I'm going to go ahead and crush that. What I like to do is make sure it's like finely mashed. And I got this little mortar and pestle. Actually, my grandma got it for me from Vietnam, and I absolutely love it. It's easy to clean, it's easy to store, it's small, it's perfect for the jobs that I need to do when I need some crushing. But anyway, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to crush this until it's fine, and then we will add the garlic to it also. So as you can see here, I just got finished crushing all of my chilies. See how finely crushed it is? I literally like for all the flavor to be out of this, so I mash it as much as I can, and chopping it up ahead of time kind of helps it get into bits and pieces. So I'm going to add my garlic now, and then we are going to crush that too. In here, I don't know what it is about chilies and garlic, but it just smells so good, and so I'm going to crush this. Finally crush it, and once that's done, we're going to add it to our bowl. So now everything is finally crushed together. Look at all that yummy goodness. And I'm going to go ahead and scoop all of this out and put it into a bowl. There it is. Ooh, look at that, guys. It's so delicious. I just, one of the things I love about being Vietnamese and eating Vietnamese food is all the aromatics and the stuff that we use, and it just gives everything such a yummy flavor. And you know, I just love garlic. It's just something that I must have in my food and stuff that I eat. It just makes everything taste better. Okay. So now that I have that in my bowl here, this little spoon I bought from Vietnam is like perfect for sauce making. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some Nuoc Mam. Again, you guys know me, I eyeball everything, but I'm going to add some Nuoc Mam, which is a fish sauce, into my mortar here because I want to go ahead and wash out the flavor that I mashed up in this mortar. So I'm going to mix this, get all the flavor, you know, out and into the bowl. Okay, I know one thing my aunt told me for sure is that, you know, this sauce that she makes does not require a lot of Nuoc Mam. It, you know, it's mainly like the water, the juice, and so whatnot. But me, I have found that you know, I like to make it to where it's to my preference. Okay, so you see here I put whatever Nuoc Mam I had into my mortar, and I switched it around, got the flavor out of that. I'm going to add a little bit more Nuoc Mam in here. Here we go. So I would say that's about maybe 2 tablespoons. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my lime. I have about a quarter of a lime here that I sliced up, and I'm going to squeeze that. Okay. Okay, squeeze the lime in there. Mix this up a bit. Smells so delicious already. Just fish sauce, lime, garlic, and pepper. Let me taste this. Ooh, that's delicious. Spicy, garlicky, limey. So I'm gonna add about maybe a splash of the cocoa soda. Again, you can use hot water and sugar, you know, to your liking. But to me, I feel like that waters everything down. So instead of adding sugar, I just added a little bit of RICO water here, and then I just did it until it tastes delicious. If some of you guys need measurements or so, I will be happy to put that in my description box in a little while. But here I am putting my pestle in it so I can get all the flavor off of this. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to try this again. You see, there's not much of it in here, and you really don't need much. A little goes a long way when you're eating whatever it is. So I'm going to try this again. Okay. It's delicious. I just want to squirt a little bit more lime into it, and I think we're good. Also, when I'm making sauces, I kind of like for my sauce to marinate. I'll let it sit there for about a good 45 minutes to an hour. The longer it sits, the better it tastes. And then I serve it. So anytime I make sauces, I like to make it ahead of time so that it can marinate. Other than that, you don't let the flavors marinate well. It just tastes like either too garlicky, too fish sauce-like, or just plain out, you know, bland. So anyway, so that's my simple sauce I learned from my aunt in Vietnam, and I wanted to show that to you guys. I will try to go ahead and put the recipe with the measurements and all in my description box. And again, as you can see, that it didn't take very much for me to do, and the sauce is just very delicious. And if you're not a very much of a fish sauce eater, add a little more cocoa water. If you like more spicy, add more pepper, more garlic if needed. And if you want it with a little bit of a more citrus flavor, add more lime. It's pretty versatile, and it's easy, and it's good with whatever dish you make. But yes, seafood, fish, pork belly, this sauce goes well with it all. I find myself eating cucumbers with this very many times. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And again, I am working on trying to get something to hold my phone so that it's not so shaky. But again, you know, as far as my videos goes, it's not professional and it's not perfect, but it is made with love by me. And yes, thank you guys so much for the love, and I will post a new video pretty soon. Have a great day, guys.